those two beautiful ladies' face. And today's topic makes sense. But first of all, more do introduction. My name is Naruto Akili, and I did here with my girl. And we are the Rupees. I beg you today now your first time to watch this channel, to just enter this channel, to see what they saw for this channel. I beg, make sure say you like them, you subscribe, and after every watch, you may leave some matter when it will make sense to everybody. Thank you. So our today's topic now, masturbation. I know so many of you now go the reason waiting the masturbation, and now go don't sit down and don't do the reason. Masturbation now when you touch all those sweet parts of your body, those pimples and everywhere where they make sense, we God give us how when they lighten your head. Then the masturbation, you touch and stay, give yourself some sweet enjoyment. We're going to market, come back. And when we come back, we go give you the welcome back. All those people when go school, when they go school, as they really go to school, they know what they go do for school. They even go school past the both of us. They say this topic, this one what they talk, so they rub your body and those people say it makes sense. As in, they give a hand, it makes sense for the matter.
Shut up! What are you saying?
She just shut me up.
What are you saying? Why would you say masturbation is good? Who told you? Who told you masturbation
people
is
when go school, night talk.
What are you saying? Why would you tell me that something that causes harm than good to your health? You see people out there that will tell you that it's good. I don't understand it. Who is that person that will tell you? Even people that masturbate, they are looking for ways on how to stop it, how to deviate from such. You're telling me that they are telling you that it's good.
How many people you know say they do this thing called masturbation?
That's what I'm saying. 95 or 90% of youth out there are suffering for this thing, and they are looking for ways to stop it. It's so difficult for them, and you're telling me that people out there are also telling you that it's good to
okay, no vex. So you think give me one of the causes when they lead them to do one or two things?
There are so many causes of
I just
masturbation.
need one. You hear me?
Do you know idleness is one of the causes
You
of
don't bring
masturbation?
idleness.
There's a statement that says an idle mind itself is the devil's workshop. You cannot tell me that when you're busy, you tend to think of that. But when you're alone, you're in a secret place or somewhere, you tend to start reasoning some thoughts in your mind. And you want to do something like that. And that's what I'm saying, that it causes harm than good to yourself. If you're busy, what time would you have to do to go into masturbation and all of that? When you're busy with your job and all of that, you tell me you want to start thinking of having sex and all of that.
So you want to try tell me say now anybody when just carry sit down on JJ if they do masturbation, if they release those things, they do so as they suckle on his own. I dey laugh that. But make I give you one thing. You know say this our youth of these days, they fear women. Low self-esteem, that they fear them, they don't fear approach them. Forget say the money dey, forget say everything dey, but when it comes to talking to a woman, they don't fit. So in those process of you, for you to even waka away from all the so-called embarrassment, hot water pouring and bottle breaking, you need to do it yourself now. You need to bring it out. You need
low
to self-esteem
yourself. Now is not a proof for you to go into masturbation. Let me tell you something. Every human in this life has class. If you cannot talk to Barry's daughter or whoever, you have your own size, you have your own class that you approach. You can't tell me 90% of them, irrespective of how you look. Even God himself, they said there is a man for every woman. So if you should go out there and see somebody, your class, they will definitely accept. Before you go ask 1 to 10 persons a day out, you see one that will accept you. So you telling me about low self-esteem it will make you want to masturbate. That's not a proof or a point for you to go into masturbation. Let me tell you something. Do you know another causes of masturbation that you don't know is watching of porn? If you go to the site of porn, do you know how many and millions of persons that go to the site and watch porn? And funny enough, when they are doing that, their partners are not there to ease them that stress in them, that when they watch it, they will feel like they want to do something like that. Instead, they will do it themselves, and by means damaging themselves, they will watch it. If their partners is there, it's quite understanding that okay, when they want to do it or do stuff like that, they will just call on the partner like, okay, come, let's just do it. But instead, they watch it alone. After doing it, when they have that urge to have sex, they tend to help themselves up and release everything in them. And you're telling me it's good. Instead, why don't you just deviate from watching it or going into a secret place where you will not see somebody to talk to? Then your mind starts thinking of
then
evil things you're going into.
Then what about if the guy no can't get money? When financial crisis, everywhere does the guy no get money to approach the woman. You don't get money to take care of woman. And these days, women are quite expensive, over expensive. Setting up your family, bearing children and all. I beg, leave those matter. How many children? God even.
Let me tell you something.
So financial crisis. How do you think of? everywhere, no money, everything is hard. For the man not to go into such stress and everything, he need to do it by himself to ease himself. All those emotional stress and whatever, he need to bring it out.
He needs to bring it out.
So
let me tell you something. Do you think it's every lady out there that are really after your money? Give them love. Give them that communication. Just love them and respect them. It's not about money. Not all ladies are after your money or your finance and all of that. Just give them love and they are there for you. Even your beck and call, they will tend to answer you. You're telling me this and that, financial crisis, this and that, low self-esteem. Man,
he don't do. I don't hear all the rubbish when they talk since, but make I give you one advantage. As an advantage. As a man, he need to do those things and to release 21 times in a month. 21 times in a month, he needs to do it.
So what's there to do it with your partner?
I just think say money na part of the reasons when they causes all this masturbation, low self-esteem. So in order for you not to go into all those stress and whatever, you do it yourself now. At least 21 times in a month, it's not bad. And you are the best person to give yourself happiness.
Okay. Let me tell you something. You're saying 21 times in a month. You tend to, if you don't have a partner, you tend to help yourself out.
Now.
Let me tell you. Do you know stuff like this can bring about crisis in your relationship, even in your marriage? Do you know why? Let me tell you. When you're doing stuff like this every time, because when someone that must and habits, and it's something you tend to do always, and you don't want to deviate from it. When you're going into masturbation every time, even when you're having sex with your partner, if you're a guy and you're having it with your girl or whatever, do you know you tend to ejaculate or release on time?
That's why they do it now.
Let me tell you, even when the girl has not got into a climax and she has not even enjoyed the sex up to any extent, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1 second, 2 seconds, I mean, they tend to break up from it and everything just burst out like that without her enjoying it. Let me tell you something. Masturbation it causes more harm than good, especially in your relationship. It ruins your relationship life.
Even though
don't tell me that.
Do am every minute, he no go dey on top woman say he wan knack. He go dey on top woman, he go spend 1-2 minutes. Babe, that one a lie, I no buy am.
Oh, what you're trying to tell me now that people that masturbate, they don't go after ladies. What are you saying? And let me tell you something. Do you know vigorously doing this, that when you're doing it always, it tends to enjoy your sexual parts. In a lady, it enjoys your vagina, and for the man, it enjoys your penis. So you cannot tell me that when you're doing your masturbation, when you're masturbating, it's okay for you and all of that.
Okay. Let me tell you, let me give you another advantage, just one. Don't you know that it reduces sexual transmitted disease and STD?
There she goes again.
It reduces it to the core because these days community shit and everything, no, they do anything. You want to do it yourself as a person now. Do it yourself. Give yourself happiness. Nobody look for woman when you don't know how it take come about. Woman who don't enter her when don't leave some things there when they don't feel wash out. So in order for you not to face all those things like diseases and whatever, HIV, AIDS, STDs, just do it yourself. Do them yourself.
You remember I told you something earlier that when you're having an habit, you tend to want to do it always. Do you know, okay, let me take those settings, like you're an office person and all of that, your boss tend to call you for a meeting and all of this. Well, you know, habit is one thing you would want to do. Do you know this masturbation itself causes lack of concentration? Yes, it causes, because when your hormones won't sit and all of that, you just tend to be like, oh God, I need to do this, I need to ease it.
You just excuse yourself.
What are you saying?
That's why the restroom is made.
Let me tell you something. There are some situations you find yourself that you will not have time to excuse yourself. So don't tell me that it causes lack of concentration. Instead of doing this, why don't you just deviate from it?
My dear,
why not?
When I know say you no fit ever excuse yourself for this life, na be mess. After say peace dey, shit dey, you can excuse yourself and go and do it. Now still the same thing we dey talk now. After say you wan release something, you go excuse yourself. That's why a restroom is made.
Please, guys, I don't know what she's saying. I don't see any point from what she's saying, but to me, I know my. Okay, we're coming back with the same topic.
And when I come back, I come with bottle.
We need you to drop your comments about this whole thing we've talked about. Your comments, your contribution, and moreover, we need your subscription. Please subscribe to our channel and like. Thanks for joining us on this segment.
And you don't hear wetin she talk. And you don't hear wetin I talk, but you no just stop there because when they come back, and now when they come back, you know they come like this, so when they come ready, they stand ready for this same topic, and when they bring the same things come back, they give you the causes, the effects, and ways to stop them. Because definitely there must be a way to stop everything.
No, you're saying that.
You don't do, John. Not they talk and make you just you don't do. That is why we're coming back on this same topic: causes, side effects, and ways on stopping masturbation. We love you.